Hello.
Hey!
Hello. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Stony, welcome. Thank you for joining us on our stream.
We just worked out what
this-
time it is over there. That's impressive.
It's an early riser, and a very good friend of the Dice Stormers is our good friend Stony997.
And Ben, get out of bed.
Ben is also sandbagging it tonight. He has hurt his back and will not be joining us in body, but will be joining us in chat.
And Avatar.
Avatar.
We picked his best side.
So, how do we want to kick this off? Do we want to go through our characters? Do I need to do a rehash of things? Maybe we'll do a rehash of things. So,
All right.
in our last episode, the characters obviously got the captain that they needed to pilot the airship, and they zoomed out through the airship towards an unknown threat. And when they finally got within sight of it, they realized it was a walking, ginormous city. And it was about 180 meters tall, and it was walking through the landscape and headed on a direct collision course with the city of towers, Shan. And as it is strolling there, they went to go and board it to try and leap onto its head or something like that. And there appeared to be some kind of anti-magic field surrounding the creature, and it collapsed the magical field that was containing the lightning elemental in the middle of the ship that was powering it. The ship exploded from the bottom of the top as the lightning elemental was freed. The ship obviously careened towards the ground, and with nothing to power it, was heading towards to crashing into the ground. Johnny's character, Nim?
Yep.
What is Nim? I got it right. That's amazing.
Here we go.
Or Luz in
most of us
in
know
their
him as
current
Luz.
form.
Luz, that's right. Luz cast Featherfall on everybody and was able to save the day. So at that point, they had a sort of a moment with a Luke Skywalker Battle of Hoth moment where the foot was coming towards them and it crashed into the ground right next to them, through sort of helping each other and diving onto it, and Egg slicing into the side of it with his knife, his blade that comes out of his hand.
It's an egg slice. That's what
It was excellent.
They were able to either clamber on or get the help of other party members and got onto the foot. And they walked down to the heel of the foot where there was a door, and they were just about to go through the door in the last episode. So I think we might turn to our players now and get them to give a little bit of a recap of their characters. Johnny, do you want to go first?
Sure. So I'm playing a fairly complicated character.
Characters.
As was hinted at before.
Oh, we're all complicated. We've all got deep backstories. Come on.
So I'm playing Nim, who is a changeling artificer. And Nim takes various forms as a changeling, at the moment in the form of Luz, who is a dwarf battlesmith. And he wields a glowing, heavy crossbow mechanical mechanism thing that somehow strangely never needs reloading. And he's accompanied by Ixoid. Ixoid is my steel defender. And Ixoid is a robotic giant spider.
And your class is an artificer, right?
Yeah. Specifically a battlesmith.
The maker of things. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Nathan.
Well, my character's name is Glenrick, and Derek said, kind of freaked out and said that, oh no, we don't have a healer. And so I am Healbot 3000. Here to no. My name is Glenrick. I am a cleric, still healing and stuff like that, but I actually fall under the blessing of trickster. I am a what is it? Kalrashtar.
Kalashtar.
So basically, I saw all the different species that I could be, and this one looks absolutely insane. I'm kind of like, imagine I'm half drawn between a spirit and a human, and I'm kind of like formed between the two of them. So I've got properties of both, and I'm not quite stable. And also in game, I'm not quite stable between worlds. But yeah, so I'm a bit wishy-washy, and I can speak in people's brains directly to them because and I am not going to take advantage of that. But I can speak directly into people's brains. And pretty much that's it. And yeah, I can heal people, and I've got some other cool stuff, but that will remain a secret until level 2.
You're level 3.
We're level 3, so you got some catching up to do.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why you're squishy.
that's true.
John.
My character's name is Proteok, and Proteok is a goblin artificer, and he is a walking fermentation station. He basically creates everything that is fermented. So he's got little bottles of some type of soy sauces and beers and other alcoholic beverages. He has a distillery on his back of sorts that pumps and wheezes and belches smoke. Nice. And that takes the form of scale armor in a sense. And he has a little homunculus servant called Noki, which is a miserable little mushroom creature that he keeps around to help him out with some of his experiments in fermenting and brewing and other types of yeasty products.
I love that so much. Please, John, when you walk, does the act of walking kind of compress and activate this thing on your back? Yes,
definitely. It actually gives me a negative to stealth. So I have that built into my character. So it belches and wheezes and it pumps different types of gases around the system. So yeah.
So we're not sneaking up this walking city then. Is what you're telling us.
You're only ever as quiet as your loudest member is the old saying. So yeah, that's me.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Good. I love all of these characters. But then we've got Murray.
So
I love all
Murray
these
is,
but we've got Murray.
but then we've got Murray. So the character that Derek doesn't like is Egg. Egg is a warforged who some eon ago decided that he would search for meaning in the universe because he discovered that they discovered that because I decided I would do their pronouns, and so I got it wrong. They discovered that their serial number 5467544 actually corresponded to the sayings on an ancient temple, one of which included the word Egya. So he's Egg as his nickname. Those who know him call him by his numbers, but he is covered in writing which glows blue whenever he mentions one of the 147 maxims of Egg, which are the statements of philosophy and religion from this temple. Mixed in with that, sometimes he remembers his military training and he will simply throw in a maxim from his military training. At that point, he doesn't glow blue. And the players decided that I should name each of the body parts that lights up. So now on my 147 maxims of Egg, I have left pointer finger.
Do you have an example?
Yes. I do. I just did. Keep secret what should be kept secret is on my left pointer finger.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Listen and observe is on my right bicep.
Still trying to figure out what's on your butt.
Yeah.
There is.
We did have one.
Yeah.
We did have one. Hang on. Left pinky toe.
About the rear.
Yeah, there was something about that.
I thought it was something about pursue marriage or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pursue marriage was directly on the ass, like left.
Yeah.
cheek.
No, seek marriage was suggested in the chat. That's
that
actually
was his charge.
That's my
wasn't
battle
it?
cry. That's my battle cry. Seek marriage.
Life of Lisa is asking, do you have anything on your face?
Yeah.
I
he's
haven't
just
come
gorgeous.
across the moment to say the one that comes across my forehead, but it's probably either Gnothi Siauton, which is know thyself in ancient Greek.
Yeah.
Or it might just be a capital E, because that's also very
You're like a
impressive.
superhero. You've got like a big
should
E
be-
on the chest, and it's
I'm
just
trying. I'm reading through them. I'm trying to find my buttock one. Oh, maybe I didn't put it down.
It should
I
be.
know we talked about it.
It should be on the face. It should be. If you can read this, you are too close.
and on the
Yeah.
backside, it should be a little cheeky.
Yep. Yep.
All right, cool. Well, those are all amazing characters, and I
Ben,
really want you to
what's
know.
it-
Ben's
Ben.
is amazing too.
Yeah.
Ben is playing Quinn. Can we pull up Quinn's stats?
Oh yes, we can. Of
So
course.
Quinn is a half-elf wizard of the School of Conjuring, and he has etchings onto his face, which I believe glow with a mystical light. And we'll learn more about Ben when he comes back next week after he recovers.
He was also the navigator, but we don't blame him for the airship crash.
Can I just say, I like that we got, like last week we were going to get railroad, but it was one thing, so it was monorail. we got monorailed.
You got monorailed into yes. I
Yeah.
didn't have much of a choice because I set it up that you were flying towards the city in the first couple of minutes. But yeah, okay. So we're just about to walk into the boot section, and I do need to say that I when plotting this out, I realized that north, south, east, and west, all of those distinctions don't mean anything when you're walking inside a thing that is walking. So I have two new terms for you, toeward and heelward. So when I'm describing things that are towards the front of the foot or the front of the creature, it's toeward.
Yep.
And towards the back is heelward. I thought about using foot and
Crotch
aft
and buttward.
crotch.
Well, why not venal and arterial?
Oh,
See, I was going to
nobody.
go the WWE route and go like baby face. So that's the front, and the heel is at the back. So you've got the good and the bad, and the.
Okay, I'm not hearing any better suggestions than toeward and heelward. So,
All right.
Ben, do you have anything?
What? What are you talking about? Crotchwood and buttwood are just perfect.
all right. So we've got the towards the front, and obviously left and right. So you are in the right heel of the creature, and obviously it is still walking. It has not changed pace or anything like that. Thank you, guys.
I did a quick calculation. 180 meters tall for your mind palaces is like a 55-story skyscraper.
Yes.
So
And
So
really
join
take
us,
that-
join us, everybody, in episode 55.
and I don't. The problem with fore and aft was it was too boaty. I decided
Yeah.
that I wanted something that was a little bit more.
But if you went with like crotch fore and butt aft, that would be all right.
that really adds a level of danger, doesn't it? It's like, do I really want to
sorry.
go full butt or and toe and it's all.
Anyway,
All right. So
Derek, I think you did well choosing the ones you chose.
all right.
It was like a sword of Damocles choosing anyway.
Can we get a cheer in the chat for Derek's choice on toewood and forward, and that was great.
Heelwood and toe.
The door in the ankle contains a room that smells of sweet steam and oil. In the center of the room, a large pillar with an ankle joint that moves as the giant takes a step. Merged, welded into the joint, is a warforged. They have one arm free and half of their face is stuck into the wall/ankle joint. A circular staircase winds up around the ankle bone into the ceiling, and at the end of the room, towards the front of the foot, toeward, are two doors.
I nudge Egg in probably the knee.
Which one?
Is he one of yours?
Let me
Sorry,
find
are
out.
they one of yours? Wait, how do they refer to themselves? What pronoun?
They.
Are they one of yours?
Be impartial. I go up to the Warforged,
Yes.
and then my left bicep glows when I say be impartial. I have to write all these down. They're making me take notes. foolish boy. Left bicep. Right. Don't want to get it wrong when I come back.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Chat is obviously
I was
keeping
gonna pull
this,
you up on it.
keeping you like in check with this.
I think Chad is probably keeping in check. They'll go, hang on a minute, you had that one already. And I'm going to go up to the Warforged and I'm going to speak military maxim at the Warforged to see if we can get recognition that we're from the same ilk. So I basically walk up and say, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting.
He looks at you, and of course his face is unreadable and it's half kind of buried in the wall, but he does raise his free arm up, and on the outside of his arm here you can see some runes that light up and it say, "My brethren are everywhere."
Can I just say, I'm looking forward to this conversation more than anything in the world. Like, I just want to see like a read off. This is going to be amazing.
I hold up my corresponding left forearm, and it says, choose what is holy.
It's like a rap battle. It's like it's so much drama.
It's like
He looks at you, and you seem to be sharing a moment. And at that point, from his mouth that is kind of stuck in an open position, you feel the foot that you are on lift up and take a step, and a noise emanates from his mouth that is eerie and scary and inhuman all at the same time, and it goes, oh. And then you sort of feel yourself lift up through the air, and then as it's traveling through the air, the volume of it kind of fades away to nothing.
Does that sound like it's its voice, or is it not part of it?
You have no idea.
Honestly, I thought you were going to go with "wee."
I put my right palm on the side of his face that we can see, and it glows with "embrace your fate." Ooh. And then I'm walking forward. He
takes his free arm and reaches around to kind of the wall that is near his head, and he etches a circle and then etches a dot in the middle. Can people give me a intelligence history check to see if anybody knows this symbol?
Oh, it's going to be a straight roll from me.
I roll 20, but not a natural.
A 20, but not a natural?
7.
A 1, natural 1.
Oh. Johnny?
9.
A 9. So you are the only one who recognizes this symbol, John. It comes from the days back when you were constructing, and there was when you were learning how to ply your craft, and there was a number of clerics at the school where you were being taught. They would fill your brain with all of their various dogma, and for some reason this one stuck with you. It's a symbol about your place in the universe, and it basically means I am one with the machine. I'm one with the universe, the machine of machines.
I'll climb up the side of this the Warframe.
Warforged.
Warforged, and I will just basically use it as a bit of a scramble up thing, and I will sit on its shoulder and look at the symbol and intently and mutter to Nocky, my little mushroom man, and hey, listen, I think I know this symbol, and I'll let them know what it is. Yes, this is definitely it. I remember this while I was drinking with some of the fellow clerics. Yes, definitely. Good job here. Thank you, my
Warforged.
fellow Warframe.
The Warforged reaches over, taps it again, and points to
Oh,
something.
careful.
Points to something on his chest, which lights up, or sort of his flank, and it lights up, and it says, "Ascend in life. Strive to better yourselves."
I pour some refined mineral spirits down the Warforged throat to give him sustenance, and
his mouth's open, so he wants it.
yeah. So I'll give him a little stiff drink because he probably hasn't had a good drink in a while. Thank you, my friend. It's very, very decent of you. Yes. And
He reaches up and pats you.
oh, careful. I'm fermenting some sourdough in there. It's a very nice sourdough culture. Very good starter.
Does he
from
look
my grandmother's
damaged?
I mean, that's a hard determination to make. I mean, he's basically welded with the machine.
Is the side that's showing the same side that he's on? Like, is his left side showing and he's in the left foot, or
He's yes, his left side is out of the pillar in the middle of the room, and his right side is kind of stuck in.
but he's in the left foot. So I'm just trying to see if, like, did he move his leg when we went up? Like, is he in control or a part of this machine in any way?
No,
Could I roll an
didn't-
intelligence for that, or
Yeah. Roll a
insight?
intelligence, maybe investigation or insight. Yep.
-1 or +5? I'll go the +5. Oh, so that's a 23. I'm just trying to see, is he connected to the larger mechanical movements?
He's definitely connected to the golem, but you don't believe that he's controlling it in any way. You believe that he is being used in addition to powering this thing.
Doesn't seem to be against his will.
On a
Did someone write down
23?
did someone write down what he said? I didn't write down the quote he just gave us.
Something about ascending to something or other.
Yeah.
We don't have to. We can just read it. It's on the side.
They fade.
Can I attempt to free him?
Yeah, you can give it a go. What would you like to try?
Well,
Help your friends.
Not mend. Mend is probably how he got here.
mend. I could do a mechanical repair, but I don't know whether he's damaged. I don't really know exactly what it is,
Johnny.
Rolling.
I can just leave him, I think he loves it here. He loves it. He's always talking about how much he loves it.
Yeah, you should see. He's got to even wrote it on himself. I love this. It's for me.
Yeah, this is what I love. I'm just loving being in a wall.
I'm loving it, and it's got a little tick next to it.
Yeah, there's like an arch,
Yeah.
like a golden arch or something, glowing golden arch.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to send Ixoid over to him, and Ixoid's going to crawl up him with many legs, and
Too many legs.
Unmanned.
too many legs. Because Ixoid can repair constructs
Okay.
to, what is it, 2d8 plus 2.
Oh, that's
I like
good to
you-
know.
I like your thinking there, Johnny.
Yeah, that's good for you to know, Murray.
Yeah, very good for me to know.
Yeah. All
Hang
right.
on. Are you taking my role as the healer with?
Yeah,
your
the
pet?
cleric's like,
No, I'm a battlesmith.
That's
Different.
true.
cleric is
Repairing is different to healing.
the cleric is expendable as far as I'm concerned.
Oh wow.
I heal Murray, and
I
my-
emotionally heal Murray. That's like, so you're the physical, I'm the emotional. Together, we're putting him to. We're,
So what do you need to roll? Does it just happen?
I just, yeah. I mean, do you want to know how many hit points I repair?
Yeah, sure.
16.
16. Wow. So the Ixoid starts to come up and starts to kind of do his thing, and at that point, one of the doors that is towards the toward side of the room bursts open, and a huge amount of creatures pour out of it. Pretty much,
Oops.
almost exactly in response to what Ixoid is doing. Roll initiative, everybody, please.
Oh, wow.
It's a
Told you
tornado.
should have left it.
I was going to say, are they like jealous? Do they want healing themselves? What does he get it? 17 for me for initiative.
17 as well.
What's your
17?
initiative bonus, John?
+2.
+2 for me as well. It's a roll off,
Oh
baby.
no!
Oh.
Roll off.
Stop.
I rolled a massive 7.
I rolled a
And
13
Nathan?
in the roll off.
I rolled a 14.
I think we're going clockwise anyway, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm using the combat tracker. And Johnny,
13.
13. Okay.
And what about Ben?
Ben is incapacitated.
Oh no. I didn't see that
Where-
coming.
Where's his character?
He's outside the door. He didn't come in.
All
He's
right.
got a
So
fear of doors.
what these things are is they're definitely mechanical, and they're like a sphere, not a sphere, a box.
Stoney tells us they're the metatarsal. So there's 5 of them.
So there's 4 of them. There's 3 of these box-like creatures, and then one flesh golem that is sort of strolling out behind them, a kind of a shambling mess of body parts that have been pieced together. But the first quadrone is what they're called, and he comes forward and attacks. Seemingly very single-mindedly attacks the ichthyoid.
Oh, no.
No.
Two fist attacks.
Ixoid.
The guy who was
Awful.
taking
What's
my
an
job.
What's an
Can one of us? Is one of us between
A 21
it
and a 22.
If you attack Ixoid, as a reaction, Ixoid imposes disadvantage on the attack roll.
Nice.
Oh,
Welcome, Derek.
Ixoid.
Well, pain.
Oh,
Deflect attack.
okay. Only one of those hits, unfortunately.
Ben experienced it. Now Derek.
Ben experience
points-
is so bad he's not even here.
3 points of damage to the ichthyoid.
What did you roll to hit?
20 was the
Oh yeah,
second
that's a hit.
one. All right.
That's a hitting. Better believe that's a hit.
That's a paddling.
That's a paddling.
Yep.
Okay, one of the other quadrones stays back, and it shoots its bow 4 times.
What? Hang on.
Twice at Murray and twice at Nathan. So,
Okay, I'll use deflect missiles
oh, nice.
as a monk, and
And as a cleric, I'll just take it like a champ.
Okay, 21 to hit you.
hits, but I deflect it. The damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 5. If I reduce the damage to 0 and I have a free hand, which I do, I can send it back at him.
Okay.
All right. So he hits me. Roll the damage.
It does 5 hit points of damage.
Okay. Oh. I think I'm going to reduce that to 0 then, because I get 1d10 plus 5.
Yep.
Yes, I reduce it to 14 damage. So I'm going to fling the missile back at him.
It should be some kind of thing with your hand, like it grabs it and then
Yeah, and
the hand kind of flips around and
no.
shoots it back.
So basically, my right hand, which what did I say? My right hand said, "Oh man, I just said that." Anyway, my right hand goes up and it hits my right hand, and then basically, I turn my hand around and it flies straight through.
Nice.
So, and that's going to be a ranged attack, is it?
Isn't that the I am rubber?
You can spend a given to make a ranged attack. Yes, ranged attack.
You
we
I
go.
clue.
Not very good. Does a 15 hit?
Oh, you have to roll to hit.
Yeah, I do a ranged attack by flinging the arrow back at it.
No, that that bounces off its armor, unfortunately.
How annoying.
Okay. Nice one. All right. The next quadrone shoots two arrows at the ichthyoid and 2 at you, Johnny.
Oh dear.
Did he hit me?
Does a 12 hit? No, he
Hit me or hit Ixoid?
Ixoid 12.
No, 15's Ixoid armor class.
And to hit you, it's a natural 20 and a 14.
I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction.
Oh.
Do it. Do it.
Although, I mean, I know that you rolled a natural 20 now, don't I? But anyway.
Does that mean it hits anyway?
Is it a magic missile?
No, it's a arrow.
It's an arrow. Yeah, so it just gives me a +5 to my AC. But I assume with a natural 20,
It's going to hit you anyway, so take 5 points
you're
of
going to
damage.
hit a 21.
Nathan, the 2 that were being shot at you do a 6 and an 11.
No. Can I just say, I was looking at your pet, Johnny, and I'm just like, you've got a higher AC than me, and you heal more than me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm very jealous.
We should have a party of constructs.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so, and the other one is the damaged flesh golem, which staggers its way up to you, John, and has a go.
So I'm standing on the shoulders of this Warforge, right?
Oh, that's right. I thought you were on the ground, but that's okay. So there'll be someone between you and it. So it'll probably go and attack Murray. So it rolls a 6. So I
It
don't think
misses
that's going to
Murray.
hit.
There's no broken eggshells here.
Okay. It lurches into you and kind of bounces off your armor. All right, back to the top. We go with... Who did we decide? Was it John or Johnny? Sorry, Johnny
Murray,
or John or
Murray,
Murray?
rolled, Murray rolled the higher roll-off.
All right,
from
go.
John.
Your turn.
I'm going to blast away. So I am going to smack it with a flurry of blows. So I'm going to hit it once with my arm blade. This flesh golem's the closest thing to me, yes?
Correct, yes.
All right. And that is a 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. Damage-wise is 3 damage. Not very good. And then I'm going to flurry of blows with 2 unarmed strikes. One is a 16, and one
hit.
is a 13. 13 misses.
13 hits.
That does 10 points of damage. Whoa, bring the flurry of blows. Much better.
Okay. All right. He's still staggering around. John.
All right, I'm gonna pull out I'm gonna heft a massive heavy crossbow off my back in from amongst all the steaming fermentation station, and equipped on top of it are these strange looking mushrooms that are in the place of, instead of having the bolts, and I line it up with the closest. Actually, who looks like they're in the most trouble?
In general, or like my character's weak as hell, but like I haven't been hit yet.
Well, whoever looks like they're facing off against Nathan there, and I'm not very accurate with this thing at all, and I've never used it. My character's never used this thing. It's completely experimental, cool. And I'm gonna fire a mushroom towards this thing, which is effectively an infused heavy crossbow.
So it's a mushroom missile.
It's a say again?
Mushroom missile.
Yeah, like a magic
It's
missile.
a
but
mushroom missile
That's
launcher.
a magic
It's
mushroom missile.
A magic
It's a
mushroom
mushroom missile launcher.
Nice.
Okay, and I'm going to fire away.
Go for it.
If he hits it,
I only got a 12.
Who are you firing it at?
The one that's attacking Nathan.
Oh, the thing. What is their armor class? It's 16. So I'm sorry that's not.
No, it's fine. So it splats against the ground, leaving a puff of spores.
Ooh.
Nice. Now we're up to Nathan. Did you get a 13?
Yes. Yes. Hi, everybody. My name's no. So I'm going to go. So I was just shot at. Nobody was hit, were they? Because I had the healing spells all ready to go. But I will equip my crossbow.
I was hit.
Were you?
Yeah.
No one of consequence was attacked and hurt, though.
Are you damaged badly, or are you like? If you?
I lost 5 out of 24.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
You can
almost
go.
dead, no?
You can go another round.
cares?
Like you just
I
showed
can
me
go
up
another
in
round.
your healing ability, so like I'm not really jumping at the opportunity to really kind of like show how weak I am there. I'm just going to use my crossbow and I'm going to attack.
Which one?
I'm just getting that one now because I had everything ready, but I equipped the mace by mistake. Equipment. Here it is. I just have a light crossbow.
Which one are you attacking? Is my question.
I'm going to shoot the one that shot me, of course. Of course.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I will attack with a crossbow. +2 to hit. 5. Does 5 hit Derek?
No, it does not actually.
So close.
So very, very close.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh, Scrappy
God.
Jack.
Johnny, revenge.
mushroom.
All right. So am I?
is too good.
I'm trying to like. Am I engaged, like melee with someone, or are they still at a distance?
They're still at a bit of a distance. They're shooting arrows at you, right?
Yep.
What would you like to do?
There's like a flesh
All
golem on the way.
right. I'm going to fire my crazy heavy crossbow at the one that attacked me.
A lot of crazy heavy crossbow action in this party.
Yeah. Mine glows
Oh, nice.
like this kind of orange glow
All right.
to the kind of inner workings of it, and it's got all this kind of strange mechanical machinery all around it. And I fire it off, and I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, nice. Double damage.
Oh. Is that a hit?
Yeah.
All right. Roll damage. What do you do?
Let me have a look. That'll be 22.
22 points of damage.
Yeah.
How did you do 22 points of damage with a heavy crossbow? That's
I rolled
crazy.
an 8 and a 10, and
That's
then I have a
amazing.
+4 to my damage bonus.
Wow.
It's
Anybody else feeling really
it's-
insignificant right now? Just putting it out there.
Oh,
It is a double
so wait,
damage.
You're feeling insignificant
Double
because
damage.
he damages more than you. He hits more than you. He heals more than you.
And he has a higher AC.
It's like,
And he
but
has
it's
a
got
high
my
AC.
like artificer infusion on it, which also
Oh yeah, no, it's
makes it a bit beefier than your average heavy crossbow.
really
Yeah.
impressive, Johnny.
Yeah, this is what we're both using is like heavy crossbows because they're the best thing in the game. It's like
Bizarre
min-maxing for artificers.
flying, bow wielding mechanical thing has a kind of a weird eye with a magnifying glass over the top of it, sort of giving it a sort of I don't know, a regal kind of countenance. But unfortunately, the crossbow bolt goes straight through the magnifying glass, straight through the eye of it, and basically explodes out the back, and it drops to the ground, obviously dead.
Does it drop
I love-
toewood or heelwood?
It
I love
goes
it.
toeward. It goes back towards where it came from.
I love that we're having basically a heavy crossbow like pissing contest where
It
everyone's
is.
like,
Can I just say-
the good thing about these heavy crossbows is that they reload instantaneously, so you can just keep shooting them.
Oh,
that's
wow.
the
Wow.
Okay.
So
that's the cheat.
I'm looking at my light crossbow, and so I pulled out my big guns, and I'm feeling amazing about myself. Just
All right,
Put it out
so there you go. So one of that guy's dead.
Oh, hang on. As a bonus action.
oh, go away, please, Johnny. I love it.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Nathan's character.
Oh. What does that do?
So that means that if any creature tries to attack Nathan, they have to make a Wisdom throw. Whatever the... I'll look up the DC in a sec. But if they fail a save, then they have to choose a new target. They can't attack him.
So I'm like bait. I love this. This is amazing.
Well, no, they can still make their attack. They just can't attack you because your AC is so low. We've got to keep you safe, you know?
Nice.
you're being protected by wisdom, Nathan.
All right. Well, why
I
don't we
love it.
resolve
I
that
love
first?
it.
So one of the quadrones that's left shoots 2 arrows at Nathan. So what happens?
So they have to make a Wisdom throw before they fire their arrows. So it's a DC 12.
He
It's not
doesn't
super
make
high.
that.
Wasn't a wise
And-
decision.
He makes the second one.
So,
Can you
so
beat my impressive AC?
if you fail the Wisdom save, then you just have to choose a different target.
Oh, if I fail the ace.
If you fail the Wisdom throw, then you choose somebody else to attack.
All right. So we'll shoot 3 times at John. So we've got a
But you get me
21,
once.
a 7, and a 17.
2 of them hit.
That is 10 points of damage. 6 points of damage.
Yeah, that's 2 very different things.
6 points of damage.
Numerically, very different.
So, Stoney, the feet are 100 times the size of my foot. So they're about 30 meters.
So, Derek, what you're saying,
long.
this monstrosity is a direct represent, like,
It's not. It's
Like, but-
not me.
but it's comparable. Like,
Not,
We're gonna
I'm
kill
not the
Derek.
giant.
We're gonna kill Derek in the game.
But
Yeah.
Derek, for whatever reason,
Fantasies.
Derek really wants to have big feet. I'm
Yeah.
not sure why, but
I do have big feet.
Right.
All right.
that's
I can
right.
see
you
why
do.
he doesn't want to have crotchwood and buttwood.
I'm now
like-
understanding.
So
And I don't want that either now.
So the other guy is going to shoot twice at Ixoid and twice at Luz. So Ixoid has a 14.
Is this the one that attacked Ixoid last time?
Yes.
Yeah, so still rolling at disadvantage.
Okay, so it got a 22 and then... sorry, not a 22, a 14
That's a miss.
and then a
That's a
15,
miss.
then a 16.
A 16 is a hit.
3 points of damage to Ixoid and twice to attack you, Johnny, a 17 and a 9.
17 is a hit.
That's another 3 points to you.
Oh, I hope we get a TPK.
The golem lurches towards you and attacks you again, Murray, in kind of a frantic, flailing manner.
just trying to make omelette. Okay, yep.
Yeah, he is trying to crack your yolk. Oh man,
He's not a very good chef.
he's not a great chef. Where is his thing?
Get out of the kitchen.
A 14 to hit?
No.
No. Okay. Back
Did
to
you
the top.
do your war cry, Murray?
I will. Sorry, John.
Did you yell out your war cry?
That's true.
I was
did
about
you?
to say my throat now glows blue as I wail into this flesh golem with "Seek marriage."
Chilling war cry.
Can I just say, can we
The
get
hairs
Emmys
on the back of my
stream?
neck are standing up.
I get a 17 and a 9.
Oh boy. describe the end of this flesh golem.
I think what I'm going to do is basically uppercut into its jaw, but so much so that my fist sticks inside its lower jaw, and I take its head off. And then in my arcing next motion, I'm actually going to throw the skull of the flesh golem towards one of these archers. But that's mid move. So I basically have done like a death move on Mortal Kombat.
Right. Nice.
Uppercut.
Do you mean a fatality?
Fatality.
That's
yes.
right. Perfect. That is the end of the golem. Who
My
is
precious.
next? John.
So
Me.
he's like Togu,
All right.
right?
So from the spores left behind by the previous mushroom, a new mushroom grows in its place, and another one fires out with a sickening sound.
Sorry, what was the sound?
It's like a wet slap.
I can't do any more, otherwise my microphone's going to be covered in not nice stuff. So don't
I hit my
make me make
microphone.
this
It's got a -1 on it now.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Yeah, I take that with a 6.
Nice.
It hits the wall with a. That's all that happens.
Very good.
If it is a TPK, we thoroughly deserve it with these rolls.
Quick question, John, are you giving the foot like athlete's foot with all the fungi and
The
everything you're
worst
putting on
kind
it?
of
Nice.
itch. An itch it will remember.
My video has stopped. Is that what everybody else is seeing?
Oh no, I've got you.
No.
I was going to ask Derek.
Oh, you're looking at Ben's screen.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're looking at
Ben's
Ben's
not
one,
there-
you've probably
Ben's
seen.
not really
yeah,
there.
yeah, Ben.
No,
Ben sent
I'm
to-
serious. I'm not seeing anybody moving. What should I do?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm putting it back to the other one. Keep going. Everyone can still see.
I'm waving my hands like an idiot.
Yeah, you're,
so-
you're moving on our screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can see.
Okay. All right.
And
Well, we
everyone-
can just keep going then, I guess. It looks like my browser might have crashed.
Oh.
Well, it's all good. We can keep
But
going.
we're still
We'll go to a break in a sec.
receiving.
Thank you,
yeah.
Life of Lisa. She says it looks fine. So
Yep.
Okay. All
Does
right.
it though? Does it really look fine?
Let's keep going then. Nathan, what do you do?
it's a giant Derek. How could it not look fine?
I'm going
Yeah,
to take.
Nathan's
Go
go.
over there.
Let's
Can I
focus
have
on him.
inspiration, please? No. no.
I'm going to. I'm going to fire. Well, I've already got my crossbow in my hands, ready to go. So I'm going to fire another crossbow bolt, and I'm going
Okay.
to be doing this online. I got a 5 again, and it missed last
wow.
time. But I just want to check.
Which,
Is that still a miss?
That's still a miss.
Cool. Do you know what?
Back of my hand.
When Ben is more useful than you in a combat, and he's not playing, that's. These are the skills I bring to the table, boys.
Johnny.
Everyone.
Johnny,
All
what
right.
do you do?
My heavy crossbow begins to hum, and I
Mine's
I
just got a limp.
swivel round to the next target, and I'm gonna fire.
All right.
I only rolled a 19 this time, so
Oh.
I got a 25.
That is still a hit.
Look at all these dice.
I know, and that's 14 points of damage.
My God, another 10.
Yeah.
All right. It's still going. All right. It's go. It's going to fire 4 crossbow bolt, 4 arrows straight back at you. So it gets an 11,
Ooh, spiteful DM.
That's a miss.
a 19,
That's a hit.
a 20,
That's a hit.
and a natural 1.
That's a hit.
That hits itself.
It misses Derek. It misses Johnny. And hits me.
Another 6
The
points of
string on its
damage.
bow. How many was that?
6
Sorry.
points.
All right.
Time for
So
some healing.
does that, and I think we're going to choose to shoot 4 arrows at 2 at Nathan and 2 at Murray.
All right. Make a wisdom save.
Oh,
Sanctuary.
wisdom save is a
You're just teaching
12?
yourself wise.
That's we'll have to rename you.
12 is
Nathan.
a.
wisdom of 9.
12. Wisdom of 12 is enough. Wisdom of 9 is not.
And wisdom of 9, so he fails that, so he's got to shoot somebody else.
Yep.
All right, he's going to shoot 4.
This is
at
such a
Murray.
great spell, Johnny. Thank you so much for making it happen.
I'm
Murray,
I'm so happy that
Or me.
that Nathan doesn't
Yeah.
get
Three.
hit.
I thought one succeeded.
One hit me.
okay, can
Right,
we
so
just
3 at me.
everybody hold off? If we could just focus on the person whose go it is, rather than all
Your
talking over top of one another. It's shooting at Murray, so we've got a 13,
Miss,
a 15,
miss,
an 8,
miss.
And one.
and a 16.
16 hits.
3 points of damage to you, sir.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, and I'm back. I've got my video back, which is weird.
Lovely.
Cool.
My left pinky toe lights up, and I don't know if Nathan's character can see it. If Glenrig Emodo, because he's in Sanctuary. Thank you. That is a Hunchback of Notre Dame reference.
That was great.
Thank you. I don't know if you can see it, but it basically lights up and it says, "Do not fight an absent foe." Does he
Because
keep
I keep.
drawing fives?
Is the egg mocking me now? Is that where I've got to in my life? Where
That's right. I'm like mock eggnog. That's how much I'm mocking you. All right, I'm going to run at one of these other archers and pummel him.
Yeah, nice.
Oh no, I said I was in midway, so I'm going to throw the head and then follow up basically with a run. So here's my head missile. An 11.
Ooh.
That's a miss.
All right, and then I'm going to run up to him. Oh, an 18. No, a 23. Excellent.
Ooh, that's a hit. And
Yay. Pummel him.
are you attacking the one that Johnny attacked or somebody else? Or the other one?
Who was the one who just shot 4 arrows at me?
That's the good one. So yes, he's
Yep.
hasn't
Yep.
got any damage yet.
Cool. So that is 5 points of damage on him.
5 points.
With
Nice.
my bloody hand.
Perfect. All right. And the next person to go is
Here's me.
John.
I'm going to go, well, this isn't working at all. Throw down my crossbow, pull out my twin wicked daggers of wickedness that are very slick and wicked looking things that are covered in not the nicest looking bits of moldy old fungi, and then leap off the top of the shoulder of this warforged and down onto one of these archers.
Perfect.
That is weakened, and do a double attack, two weapon fighting attack,
Beautiful life of Lisa.
and
Beautiful.
I roll a natural 1.
Oh no.
Ah!
And the other
Another
attack?
one is not enough to do anything. This is awesome.
You guys are
I
terrible.
just land on my face on my own dagger. Do I land on my own dagger?
I would say that
I hope
you
not.
hit the ground and there was an unforeseen patch of something slippery that just takes your feet out from underneath you, and you slide across the floor and slam into the wall.
Oh, maybe it's where my mushroom stuff
Oh,
happened.
that's right. Yes.
What noise does it make, John?
And I go. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, did my mic?
Oh no, it came through.
All right. The only person who's worth a damn in this fight is. Oh no, Nathan, your turn next.
Ectoid's worth the damn.
Thanks for that, Derek. Not only was I going to get missed, no. So here's how I roll. Okay, I'm going to roll healing word on John's character. I
On
kind of like
John's,
I build him up a bit in his head. I go, you can do better, and I heal him because it's all about self healing. Because I heal emotional and physical at the same time. So that
I
means
didn't feel bad at all. My character's probably high on my magic mushrooms. So
can I just say
feeling
I love it if you fell over and like there was a crack but you wasn't sure what broke in your back and you're like, oh no. But no, so you do 1d4
Help us out
plus
the sourdough.
1d4 plus 3 healing, and then I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on Johnny's character, which is 1d8 plus 3. And I can do that as healing word is cast as a bonus.
you want to roll that?
They can. I
They roll
only
their own.
encourage healing. I don't actually provide it. So they roll for themselves, Derek, because it's not me that does the healing.
It's all right. I rolled the
because-
minimum amount of healing, so that's great.
4
Thank you.
points.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, Nathan doesn't want to be.
Don't
Wow.
don't roll like me. I'm offering you healing. Don't do what I say,
is it-
not what
is
I
it
do.
one-
All right, like
Did you say
seriously,
1d8 plus
guys.
3? Did
Pardon?
you say 1d8
Yeah.
plus 3?
Yeah.
So
How many did you
4 points
roll?
of healing, thanks.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
What I say, not what I do. This is. I was very clear. Anyway, there's my
Johnny.
heroic action.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Thank you, Nathan.
Imagine what it's going to be like if we ever reach the knee.
Yeah,
That
you
might
need
happen.
help there.
might not happen.
So there are 2 of them left, aren't there?
There are. One of them is looking a bit banged up from your last attack.
Yeah. And are they near me? Or am I still firing from them? I don't even know how far away
Are
we
they
are.
Toe side or heel side?
They're holding back and firing arrows at you, so they're in missile range, except for Murray, who's dashed forward.
And
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
dashed forward
one's,
too.
one's engaged. But you're against a wall, which
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to finish off the one that I started with last round.
I like that confidence.
My heavy crossbow.
Go for it.
Well, I'm going to attempt to,
No.
25 is a hit.
Yep.
Do you know the worst part is I'm
My
sitting here on D&D
gosh.
Beyond that I can see the rolls coming through.
And that's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage is enough to kill it. We want to describe its demise.
It's just a box with an eye in it.
It
isn't
is, yeah. And arms
Does it have
and
legs
wings.
and wings and. Did you say wings?
Yeah, it's got wings. That's how it's kind of flying around.
Oh wow! I hadn't pictured wings. I just had to think about it all again.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
That's why
So
asked.
I think the crossbow bolt just kind of might not be a direct hit straight to the eye this time, but it pins it against the wall and
Oh.
it sort of. You see the life drain out of its eye.
Yeah, there's a lot of sparks and things that kind of and it oozes a kind of a fluid, like a green fluid that drops onto Proteoc's head.
Oh, I'll keep that.
Yeah,
That's
that might
awesome.
come in handy.
bring out a vial.
Yeah, you don't let that go to waste.
And at the same time, Ixoid is going to close the distance to the other one.
Okay.
Is that? I don't know
Yep.
how far away.
Yep.
Oh, speed's 40 feet. I think Ixoid can close that distance.
Ixoid can definitely get close.
And attack. Where's my attack? +4. I've got to roll manually. I rolled another 19. 23 to hit.
Oh my goodness.
Ecthoid. The
Do you
ecthoid.
know what I'm disappointed in? Is that you're rolling real dice
Ixoid.
and also fake
I
dice,
rolled an-
and you're still rolling high.
I rolled an 8 on my D8 for 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Oh, wow. Okay.
Ecthoid.
It's going to attack Ixoid twice.
Yep.
A 2, which is a 5, and a 21.
21 is a hit.
It takes 6 points of damage.
Ooh. Yeah.
All right.
I think I'll pummel it back and try and punch its eye out.
Go for it.
Oh gosh, natural 1 and a 17.
The 17 is enough to hit.
All right, 17 is 4 points of damage.
Oh, okay. It's still going.
Well, not for much longer.
Go, John.
because the most epic two-handed fighting machine is about to destroy it with its 2 daggers of awesomeness. Actually rolled 19.
Nice. That's a hit.
Hey,
So the first one did 5 points of damage.
And that, gentlemen and fellow changelings, is enough to kill it.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Yeah, I quickly whip out a vial or a bottle, and I grab some of that precious goo that's dripping out of its thing.
Perfect.
And so I can save some for later.
All
Have a
right,
quick swig of it just to see what it's like.
It's green. It's sickly sweet smelling, and
Ooh.
it bubbles a little bit. Like, not bubbles, but there's little things floating around in it. So, yes, so quite a pleasant taste. It tingles on the tongue.
Ooh, fantastic! Yeah, I'll cork that up.
Can you note that on your character sheet, because I have changed this adventure specifically for you guys, and I wanted to embrace your collection of all fluid.
Okay, so I'll say sickly sweet. What am I calling it?
I think we
Sickly
might.
sweet green.
Yeah,
What were the creatures called?
Green. What's the creature?
it was a quadrone.
Quadrone
Goo.
fluid.
Quadrone blood.
Evanescence.
Quadrone effervescence.
Essence.
Thank you, Scrappy Goblin.
Essence.
Done.
Essence. Or you sound like a Skeksis. Sound like a Skeksis.
Essence. Gelfling. Essence.
Quadrone like Gelfling.
Gelfling friend.
All right. All of the creatures are dispersed or dispatched with, and you stand there victorious. Nathan did nothing.
I
John,
healed twice.
No, he
Barely
healed.
did.
He healed us.
I did the most. No, I did nothing. Sorry.
It's all Luz and Ichthoid.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Mending on Ixoid
okay.
for 7 points of repair.
I need a little bit of repair from Ichthoid if Ichthoid can offer it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Effervescence? Scrappy, is that how you spell effervescence? Oh my gosh. Sorry, I found the way to spell it.
Well, you've got to spell it the way he spelled
different-
it. It's not it's like the brand effervescence.
Evanescence.
Yep.
Evanescence.
All
There's
right.
probably a band called Effervescence.
I think there is.
So 7 points of
Beautiful.
healing
I am
to our construct friend from Ixoid.
glorious.
Perfect.
You're going to imagine Ixoid's just crawling all over you
How long
with
does
all
that?
these weird mechanical things coming in and out.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself with healing word and try and do some heals. Just because I need healing.
Yeah. So how do you heal? Is it a potion thing?
No, I have healing word, but it is a potion. It does come in the form of some really good sourdough that I just baked.
Excellent.
Really good.
It's
really good.
yeah,
yeast
it's whole
culture.
wheat.
Really
You've got a little
good.
But
microwave.
unfortunately,
back
I didn't roll very well. I rolled a 1.
there. Oh no.
Again.
Yeah, I don't actually like these D&D Beyond. It's not doing very well for me
No.
for rolling. I might actually roll my own dice so I can cheat.
'Cause you can't
I mean,
fudge
so
the
I
rules.
can
Seem to make
get the
any
feeling of
difference
the
to me.
authentic system.
Shit. Love it.
All right. Excellent.
Yeah.
So you're in this room. Obviously the
Portable oven, of course.
the Warforged is still there. The Warforged,
He got
yeah,
healed.
doesn't seem to sort of react to all of this, but he does sort of tap the wall again, and a light on his finger comes up that says danger.
But late.
That's slightly out, like it's out of sync.
Should we go to the other door?
Are we going to rest or are we just going to keep going?
Well, there was 2 doors down here, so maybe
keep going.
Maybe we should go to the second door and make sure that
Yep.
the foot is clear. And then
Is this Toewood or Heelwood?
Toewood. The door that the drones came out of is sort of bouncing back and forth a little bit as it's
Is that big
still open.
toe side or little toe side?
Little toe side.
I think
It's
Derek's got two big toes on his. On
Let's
his
be
foot,
honest, Derek
so
doesn't have little toes. I mean, the smaller of the big toes.
Every toe's a big one.
Which one
yeah.
would you like to go through?
Let's go through the one
The
that
one he
hasn't,
pointed
the one
out.
that hasn't opened.
The one that hasn't opened.
Check for traps.
Check for secret drawers and traps.
So
Yep.
yeah, you don't appear to have any traps. It's not locked. The room beyond appears to be a large storage room with a number of boxes, and at the front, at the front of the room, the sort of the toeward front of the room, you can see a window,
Oh,
but it's
tow
quite small
window.
and high.
do we want to look out? I think we'll see Shan.
Yes.
I don't think I can look out. I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, we need.
Well, I'll have a look out then. Oh wait, I'm a goblin.
Noki can see.
Oh yeah, I'll throw Noki up at the window.
Yeah.
Just-
No, put him on your crossbow and fire him through, like straight at the.
I'm just gonna chuck Noki at the window.
Yep. So Noki goes.
Noki, just look.
Does Noki make an R sound because he's a Nokia? No.
Oh,
Oh my god.
he's really good for seeing things because he's got good reception.
But he's slightly out of date and kind of ugly compared
Yeah,
to.
he's a 3210, baby. He's a
It might take
3210.
me
Just
a-
goes and goes and goes.
It might take me a few throws.
Okay.
It's like throwing a brick.
What can Noki say? Can Noki report back to you? Can you?
Yeah, he can. So hang on, let me make sure.
I hope he's like an
La, la,
emo
la.
kid. I don't know. nothing
So
much.
it's friendly. He can serves you. Oh, I don't know if he can talk. Hang on. He can obey all my commands. He looks like me.
He looks like you.
No, he doesn't look like me. Sorry. He can look like anything I want.
Okay.
It doesn't say.
How's his acting ability?
He can cast spells through me. I don't know if he can talk.
He can
All
cast
right.
spells
I
through you.
don't know if he can see what I see. I don't actually know.
All right.
He's just a tiny little servant. I just assumed that, he has an intelligence of 10, so that makes, I don't know.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Should
I
be able
assume
to
he
speak
can
with
speak.
intelligence of 10.
He's too
But
intelligent.
Ixoid's intelligence
He's
is
smarter
4.
than me.
Yeah.
So
He's smarter than Nathan.
I've got
Does
I
he
don't
have
know
a
about Nathan's
mouth?
character, but... Hey?
does he have a mouth? I guess he does. Kind of. He has a
Well,
face.
I think
right?
he can communicate in his mushroomy way. So, yeah.
All right.
But,
He gives you a trip. Whoa,
He
really?
can only.
like,
he communicates
yeah.
with scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with
He spores.
with little spores.
Spores and it gives
Which
you.
like puff out in these kind of smelly,
All right.
like yellowy
Or
brown
you
clouds.
could just go up and look out the window. I mean,
No, I want to
Way-
throw him up.
No,
the
no,
Way more
we're
fun.
using
Way
the
more
we're using
fun.
the
This is
mushroom.
more fun.
Yeah, and so we're like,
So Derek,
yeah, I can see up.
you can see
yeah.
farmland, and in the way off in the distance, a
Smell.
sort of a little mountain.
Yeah,
Do we recognize it?
yeah, what's
You-
this, do we recognize the smell?
from the smell? Yeah.
Yeah, do you recognize the mountain description? No, you don't recognize. Well, he doesn't recognize the mountain because he's a mushroom.
He's-
But we remember on the map.
Okay, Noki, jump down, I'll catch you. And then I'll just let it fall and get in, hurry up, and I'll put it in.
I think this is
I
an
won't be
abusive,
able, I'll miss. I'm not very good at catching.
this is an
Noki-
abusive
Noki has-
relationship,
Noki has
John. I'm not
trust
sure.
issues.
All right, there's nothing else. There's nothing more to see
He's
through
actually
the
an
window.
elf. He's from Santa's workshop.
He's just
He's gonna
wearing
be-
he's wearing a mushroom costume undercover.
What do you do?
Just because I make
next?
him wear it.
Well, I think we're going to go up the spiral staircase to up the shin bone, aren't we?
Yep,
Yeah.
if that's where you want to go.
Yep. Unless we want to rest somewhere.
Yeah. Look.
Johnny, why would we rest? I don't understand.
Look, I
What's this
can heal-
resting? We just got here.
Yeah.
You want to
You could
barricade?
heal me.
Yeah, so-
I could heal you, and then we could rest, and then I would have more heals. Get it? Heal you, because we're in the heal.
Nice.
That's... Hey, go,
did
because we're.
Yeah, pun damage is coming.
Hey,
coming.
can I just say, everyone else has said puns, and I've rolled and not hit anything. My healing has done nothing.
You're going to have to damage the chat soon,
It's
Derek,
because-
if you're going to be
The
doing
plot,
pun
Yeah,
damage.
the plot is going
Yeah,
all
the
in
chat
on
is-
the puns.
I think that's because you're the arch villain, Nathan.
Yeah, well, I was in the heal, going to heal people. Murray.
So there's another
Solidarity.
door. There's another door down here. The doors that the bad guys came
Oh
out of.
yeah.
oh yeah,
go through there.
treasure.
I thought you said it was banging, meaning I took that to mean it's.
That's the
Swaying
one
in
that
the
was
wind.
open. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I took that to mean it was swaying in the wind. Therefore,
It's
there
not
was something
swaying in the
dangerous
wind,
it.
but the whole foot is moving as it
Oh,
goes
it's
through the.
swaying. Right, gotcha. Well, let's go through that door.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing that you notice when you walk into this room is there are these sort of ports in the wall that are the same shape, the sort of cube shape, as the modrons that you fought in the other room. So it looks like this is where they, I don't know, sit or sleep or recharge or whatever it is that they do. The other items in the room are a large desk that are filled with lots of tools. It appears to be quite a wide variety of a workbench. So there's tools for cutting stone, there's tools for cutting wood, there's tools for, kind of fixing metal and all that sort of stuff.
I take the tools.
All right, all of them, because there's tons.
All the tools.
I take all the ones I don't already own.
All right.
Icthoid is now encumbered.
You're gonna go through them. Give me a DC 15
yeah.
investigation check.
16.
16. All right. You find a screwdriver that magically attaches and winds screws.
Oh, better write this down.
This will give you advantage on any construction check that uses this tool.
Well, I'd say use that tool in whatever you construct. Is there like a remote control for these modrons that activates them? And
No, there doesn't appear to be any sort of control panel or anything like that. It seems to be.
so it was either time or making too much noise with the Warforged.
Roll me another check, John.
Oh, no. Another investigation.
Another investigation.
17.
You also find a device that is sort of it's powered by squeezing it, and you sort of look at it and break it down and kind of check it, and you realize that it's something that's designed to sharpen a blade. So you would put a blade in it and then squeeze it and sharpen it up the blade like that. So the net result, the mechanic of this is that it will do an extra D4 of damage on the first hit, but not subsequent ones to any blade that has been treated like that.
So it's like when you sharpen a really cheap knife.
Yeah.
It's really good for that first
It's really
cut.
good for that first cut, and then it's crap.
The first cut is the deepest. We do know that.
Awesome.
Oh, so deep.
I love that I don't have any weapons that cut.
That do it, that use it.
I have a crossbow and a mace. But I could sharpen your daggers, John.
Yeah, I'm really good with them.
They're so
Just
deadly,
so
I was
effective.
told.
You could sharpen my forearm. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
That would actually work. That would work fine.
An eggshell like rule.
So what was it? What was it that gave to the first attack?
An extra D4.
Well,
How
yeah, it
portable
could be
is
for
this thing?
damage.
Did you say, Derek?
I'm sorry?
It's just
How
a
portable
sleazy-
is this?
Yeah, it's the size of a hand. It's a hand tool.
Okay. Okay.
Literally.
Like a giant Derek hand tool? Or like a
It's
Do
a
I
hand
make
tool
another roll, or is that
literally
it?
the size of a hand.
That's it.
Cool. Awesome.
Well, shall we barricade ourselves in here then and have a rest? Do you guys need short rests or long rests?
I'm long rest, but the thing is, like, I can probably heal up people if we, depending on Derek, how we going, mate? Because we're walking.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
How do you mean?
How far will we away?
Like how fast are we moving towards Shan?
Yeah. So
Sean,
what's
you're working at about 30 kilometers an hour.
okay. So how many days do we have until we hit anything important? Judging
Probably-
from how far we, because we got to balance out spells here.
Yeah, probably about 2 days.
Oh, time.
You reckon? I reckon we should push on.
Yeah, we should
Yeah,
push
I
on
reckon
with
we
that.
need to push on a little further.
I
mean,
think we
have
should
no-
push on and go as fast as we can.
I'm not sure how on works with our left, right, heel, toe, but up heelwards.
Heelwards, so you walk back into the room with the Warforged
Yeah, and
Head
then
upwards.
up,
and then up the staircase.
up the staircase. All right. So the staircase quickly becomes quite claustrophobic and small, and you can definitely see that it's winding up around kind of this central pillar that is I guess kind of the bone of this.
Derek, have you been neglecting leg day? Because I was expecting nice muscular calves that would be roomy.
Well,
No?
it's leg day's hard, all right?
He's just carrying a lot around. You know what I mean? Like it's.
So as you walk up, there is a very thin window that leads to the outside. It's sort of one of those windows that's pointed at the top and then tapered at the bottom. So it's clearly like something from the side of a castle or something like that. And as you look out it, as you're sort of walking past it, you can see the other giant leg that's sort of slowly moving its way through the air. And as you sort of focus in on the leg, you see figures climbing up the outside. They appear to be using rope and tackle gear to move up towards the knee part on the other side of the leg. The other thing that you notice is that they appear to have clay jars. Murray, what are those clay jars called that the Romans used? And they don't have a bottom to them. They're just amphorae. So they're amphorae, and they appear to be stoppered at the top with cork and sealed with wax.
Nice. Nice.
They
were also cast with like rope grooves so that they would be able to be tied together, even though, amazing things.
Yeah, beautiful. And the other thing that you notice is that as the leg moves and the sort of the shadow of the shadow of the colossus, the shadow of the giant golem.
Wait, what? What are we talking about there?
Infringement. As it moves forward, you can see that also in their, attached to their back, underneath the amphorae, there is a spear, and its tip glows in the shadow cast.
Is there any sound on the outside of the staircase that we're in that's happening on our leg as well?
Oh yeah.
Do you want like a listen check? Is there such a thing?
Give me a perception.
Perception? Oh, I don't hear anything.
0.
I got a 20, not natural.
That's because goblins have such big ears.
Yeah, so you don't hear
racist.
anything specific, but in a very faint, far off distance, you do hear them calling. You can't make out what they're saying, but it's clear that they're sort of talking to one another as they make their way up.
Right. Well, we better race up the leg then.
All right.
We've got to save, as they say, we've got to save the giant Derek from the fleas.
The fleas that are covering his legs. All right. Well, the staircase winds around and around, and as you get further up, we will have a break and see what is at the top of the staircase on the other side of it. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everybody.
Okay, we'll be back in a drink. Make everybody go get a drink, go get some food, and we'll be right back after this.
Have
See you
a
in a sec,
break,
guys.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.